right, so today, well, this weekend actually, I woke up feeling very heavy. I've been feeling heavy all weekend. Uh, yeah, and you think that moving abroad would, be full of adventures and you would be happy all the time, but no, that's not true. I mean, it can be very heavy also at times. And, I know a lot of expats talk about, all the good things and, all the things you get to experience and food and exploring different cities and stuff like that. And um, all that stuff is good. But I think it's also important to talk about the heaviness, the sadness. Yes, I am very grateful that I, get to live this life abroad. But I'm also mindful that sadness and gratitude can exist in the same space. You can hold space for both. So I want to talk about that today. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's not the normal video, but I think it's the other side of the expat life that a lot of people don't talk about, and I want to talk about that today. So I'm just going to talk how I feel, honest feeling, no editing, whatever. I'm going to talk maybe, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 minutes, but let's just get into it. So I wanted to say that, there's going to be times where you're going to be feeling lonely, sadness, whether it's homesick, you could be missing your family members, anxious about new routines. Um, for instance, today I woke up kind of feeling okay. I've been kind of feeling blue all weekend. And I had breakfast this morning and I decided that I needed to go back to bed. So, because I, just wasn't feeling well. So I went back to bed and slept for about 3 hours. I don't even know if I slept, but just rested for 3 hours. Got back up, was feeling much better, and I had made some a late lunch, made some chicken and put some fries in the air fryer, and then I was like, okay, Mary, let's do something productive. Um, but not that I needed to do something productive. I just had been kind of like feeling blue all weekend, so I just figured it was time for me to just start doing some other stuff to try to like not pull myself out of it, because you can't force happiness, and however you're going to feel is how you feel. But you can take little things to move yourself forward. And so I think I got a lot of stuff going on right now. I have my AMA appointment, which is the appointment with immigration here in Portugal. That's in 2 weeks. And if you guys have been following me, you know that my residency card expired. My temporary residency here in Portugal expired in June, and my appointment was rescheduled till October. So I've been waiting all these months to still get my residency card. In the meantime, I'm only allowed to travel throughout Portugal. I can't go out of the country. So my holiday plans to go see my son is kind of like still on hold, because I don't know if I'm going to have my residency card back by then. But what I did decide to do to ease some of the anxiety that I'm feeling about that whole appointment, because you're just hearing all kinds of stories from people, and they're changing rules and adding things, adding additional requirements and all kinds of stuff. So I'm paying the extra money to have a relocation expert go with me to the appointment because, of course, I don't speak the native language. They are here from Portugal, so if there's something that comes up, we'll be able to handle it on the spot because I just don't want to put myself in a position to not be successful for that appointment. So that's one thing that I'm doing to ease that anxiety about that. But the rest of this sadness or blueness or whatever this is this cloud is over me right now, what it does do is it reminds me that that I'm human, and that yes, I've changed countries and I'm enjoying my time here in Portugal. I'm getting settled into my apartment. All of these things are true, but I'm still adjusting. I'm still in an adjustment phase. I'm still, trying to get a sense of belonging because, I was pretty settled in Panama. So now I'm having to recreate my life here in Portugal with new people, with new things. Everything is new and different. So, so that takes time. So this is just the normal ebbs and flows of moving abroad that I just wanted to share with you too, because there's all sides, and hey, some people might not ever experience this, but I think it doesn't matter if you're moving abroad or not. You still have ebbs and flows in life. You can still be living a pretty fulfilled life and have lots of gratitude and still have feelings of sadness and heaviness, right? So those two things can occupy space together. They can. You can hold space for both. And if you are feeling, heavy or sad or blue, find things that you can do that's going to, make you feel better. For me, it's like, taking a walk, spending time with someone that I know wants to spend time with me. And that's another thing. Be careful how someone makes you feel when you're in their presence. If you're feeling drained and you're feeling that the person is being shady or is giving you feelings in your gut, then don't spend a whole lot of time with that person, because we all get to decide, who we choose to be with, how we want to feel in this life that we have. So do what makes you feel good. If that's saying no to some things, then say no. Small things you can do at home. You can, put on like some meditation music or soft jazz, whatever kind of music you like. Light some candles. Open some blinds, let some sun in. Meditate, pray, journal. All these things that you can do in the comfort of your home. Take a warm bath if you have a tub, or a nice shower. Get some good smelling shower gel or like bath salts, and get one of those exfoliation type cloths and exfoliate your body. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You can do these little things too. I'm not saying to force you to be happy. That's not what I'm saying. But these little things are just going to help you to keep moving forward. Because what you don't want to do is get stuck in that sadness and stuck in that blueness, because then that could lead to depression. And we don't want to do that, okay? We want to feel what we're feeling, right? And recognize that we can be grateful, and we can also hold space for sadness, but we want to do the little things to move us forward. Does that make sense? I hope so. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure you know that moving abroad also comes with challenges too, and even if you're even if you're not moving abroad, I just think life has ebbs and flows. Yeah, it just does. I think what I've learned about this is when it does come, like when it does hit me, like I'm in this space right now, like this little cloud over me. I'm gonna take deep breaths. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to recognize it. It's okay to sit with it. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to go through it. You don't want to ignore it because it's probably going to come back. So you sit with it, you breathe through it, and you do the little small things, whatever it takes for you to get through it. And I don't know how long it's going to be here. But for now, this is where I am. And it doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, I'm regretting. No, I'm not regretting anything. I'm very proud of myself that I'm at this particular stage in my life. But I do recognize that I also have feelings like heaviness. Because, there's just stuff. Life be life, and there's just things going on. So, but I just wanted to share that with you. Yeah. So I just want to remind you that if you've ever had one of these days abroad, or whether you're at home in the States or wherever you are, I mean, you're not alone. It's okay to have both gratitude and heaviness in the same breath. It's okay to do that. Because some people say, oh no, you don't have a reason to be sad about anything. You got your life is you're living abroad. What do you mean? What do you got to be sad about? So don't worry about all of that. You're normal. You're adjusting to whatever it is, whatever phase of life that you're in. You're adjusting to it, and you're not alone. And this is why I wanted to create my private community that I have right now, that I'm just starting to hold space for women like me that are, whether or not you're moving abroad, whether or not you're restarting your lives or reinventing your lives, whatever phase of life that you're in, that you're thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm all alone and nobody's going through this. No, we're out here too. We're going through the same stuff. So if you want to support and connect with other women that are also in the same stage, I'll have the link to my private community in the description. We'd love to have you there. And yeah, so come on over and we can all support each other. So hopefully, yeah, if you know someone that might need this video, or this might help someone, please like and subscribe and share this video. And do me a favor, if this doesn't resonate with you, don't be mean or unkind in the comments. There's no reason for that. I'm here to share my life abroad, and not just abroad, but just share my life, period, and hopefully inspire other women that are out here, that they can take changes and they can reinvent themselves, and they can inspire to do other things too. So that's why I'm here. So if this doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay too. All right, so hope that you have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you like and subscribe. And I think the next video, I'm going to talk about friendships abroad because that's been very interesting. So that's another side I'm going to talk about. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit the notifications, turn them on so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right? Ciao, ciao. Gotta hit this button. Oops. Where's the stop?